Moshi! Good afternoon. Almost fucked it up already by saying good morning. I guess for those of you who are on the West Coast, worst coast, I guess maybe it would still be applicable. But it's not, sorry. Maybe even for them in Saskatchewan, possibly. I can't quite do the math on that. I don't know if the time is all the same now because they're too smart and they don't do the whole rigmarole of trying to keep up with this make-believe daylight savings time. Yesterday there was very little daylight. I mean, burns. It burns, and I'm not a fan. But we're going to be here live again for a little bit of Persona 3 Reload as we sort of get close to closing on out the year. I don't know if I'll be there for a stream tomorrow, so I'm relatively a little good. We got good rest today after the night shift, and we'll see where it takes us tomorrow. I'm not going to be woken up by some guy wanting to check my valves. And no, ladies and gentlemen, valves isn't secret talk for penis or anything. It just they wanted to they had to check a plumber just to check the valves, just like make sure they're all working, doing valve like things, not steam valve, not that. This guy wasn't a game developer, no, but he was doing something. For the start, we are going to continue on into Tartarus. Because we're very close to getting Alice, which is one of the requests or quests that our lovely Elizabeth has there for us. I was gonna say, like, do I need to get rid of anybody? I mean, possibly. Look at getting some things all said and done here. I think we're gonna be okay. We only need to hit 68 to get Alice. That's a cat playing with a ball, and let's see where we sort of end up. Floor 196. If I go to use the teleporter, does it did we reach the top already? It's a direct possibility. I do remember possibly running into this. So. Oh no, no, we definitely didn't do that. Hello! Be careful of the strong enemy. Who is that strong enemy? I don't know. Is it Mr. Reaper?
I'm detecting a surge of power. Be careful.
It's this guy. Oh, my hatred for the Jotun of blood. I hate these things. An electrical onslaught is wonderful. I don't know if this is going to do the damage that we want or need. This guy hits like a truck, unfortunately, and always poor Ken wears the brunt of it for whatever reason. So
I don't know their weaknesses yet.
That's the unfortunate thing. I don't think he has a weakness. Yeah, see, he always keeps using those ass arts. He's a very powerful foe, and I can't withstand it no more. Erect a barrier that repels one non-almighty magic attack. So he's doing all physical stuff. So unfortunately, that ain't it for me. Good damage. Now again, Junpei is going to go next. I have the opportunity to, I think, it's not that. Lowers all foes different, and maybe this one, Mamasa Kukububa Tabu Jabu Joey Jojo Shabadoo, the best name on the internet. We might need that just to see if we can get ever so lucky, and then he is going to get his turn, of course, because he's in gear. He's allowed. He's allowed to have his turn. We allow this. Oh my God, we got lucky again. Junpei Stupei. Say that's the voice actor apparently. But, very close. Alright, do your move. Hopefully this misses a couple of us at least. It missed one person, bounced back and killed him. We got lucky there, I think. Count them blessings. The blessings! We still didn't hit that You couldn't hear a
I wonder if there's a way
Garbage
to...
truck through a glycerine plant.
I think maybe you could. Aunt Bethany, she wrapped her cat. The horrible light shards. All right, where are we heading here? Okay, there's the teleporter. Which again, very odd that we've. I mean, maybe we did reach the
I
tippity
gotta
top.
face off against
There is a
another person
monad
once in a
door,
while,
but
or else I might lose that competitive drive.
I'm trying to think if
Kind
we
of feel sorry
did
for
it
anyone
before.
fighting you in your next
Like if it's been
match,
here,
Senpai.
like surely should we explore the monad? Jump to our furthest point. Why not? Let's see how far we made it inside the monad of the doors. I feel like we wouldn't have stopped. Okay. That irritates me that that's even a thing. If you've accomplished and finished the monad door, there probably shouldn't be a monad door anymore. That at least, hey, look, if people listen to me on the internet, and they have no right to, of course, but I don't think that should exist anymore. That just wasted about 45 to 50 seconds of my life. I'll never get back. Not that I was doing anything remotely interesting with that, but you know, it also would be nice being able to fast track not only to the furthest point, but also to exit out. Wouldn't that be a little bit of a kicker? How close are we to 168? Where is my stats? Check the status. We are 14,000. But I guess we're getting like what, 3,000 to 4,000 per fight. So that does make some type of sense. I mean, I don't know. So we are at the very end. All right. Well, I thought we were gonna make some progress. Not, at least for now. Head back. So we fought a couple of good fights, but I'm not gonna really overdo it. So like I said, I guess there's no real quick way to get to 168. But then she might give me more quests. I mean, I think, you know, in a harsh reality of thinking here, it's not going to be too far. So let's use the teleporter. Go back down. We can always let's just go down 179. I don't think there's any missing people here. Just go down right to the first level. Just start fucking everybody up, right? Like at most, we need like what, maybe 5 or 6 fights to then complete that. That should be enough. If you get lucky, I mean, I think we have the full Arcana cards. So if we're gonna get that, we can get a few things. RJD, it's going extremely well for myself. How about for you, good sir? Now, is this another? I'm not bothering with these monad doors. They can't be bothered to put them in and tell me whether there's something that there's still enemies in there for realsies or not. When does a working man like yourself finally get some Christmas vacation? When does that happen for you, my friend? Does it ever? Don't tell me you're still selling, you know, erected lumber, you know, right on up to Christmas Day there, right? I mean, surely. And don't call me shortly. Twitch is terrible on mobile today. Isn't it generally always terrible on mobile most days? I mean, it could be a bunch of things. It could be multiple things. All right, we need experience, and oh my god, my cats are going cray cray. Oh, and the skill card revolution is a mystery, just like the song. Do you always watch on mobile? I feel like you do, right?
Nice going, Junpei.
Oh, he's running away. Run away! Oh god. Hey, I need to murder you. I just assume that everything has been absolutely super busy for you, hence why you're. Am I missing the cat 500 or something? Live from Indianapolis, watch the cats cross on over to the bricks. Take round, turn 3 and 4. All right, money and experience. We're gonna get there. We're gonna get there.
Doesn't look like we'll be needing a tech.
Yet again, just like yesterday, I feel like, I mean, I do care for my car,
Great.
but I think my wife cares more about the progress of whether they've even seen my car. I'm like, dude, it's Christmas. They probably haven't even thrown it up on a lift.
A rare enemy.
Caught them off guard.
It'd be
looked
great
at
if we
it.
can defeat it.
Oh, come on, Akihiko. We
doesn't
need
look
you to
like you
come
have
up
the
big
right
here,
skills.
okay? We need you to come up big. There we go. Phone finally stopped the
Looks like
BS.
you
Oh, we don't.
weaknesses.
But there's no reason to censor the BS. I want you to come on out fully and call on out the bullshit,
I don't
right?
think you have any skills for this.
Come on out and call the Jiminy Christmases.
Let's do this! Persona!
Critical opportunities.
Go for it!
Surely I can give it a whirl.
We
Surely.
can hit a weakness with this.
Wait, is that against him as well? Sure.
North!
Put them on. You're being lazy, bullshit it is. Is Logan ready for Santa? About as ready as he's going to be. Yes. He's currently at the in-laws, so he's been there for a couple of days, so you know we get some time to really
It's a win for the team.
settle on in. As I've said, I live among boxes. I move on Monday, so that will be fun. So I'm sort of really taking the streams as much as I can personally and possible until like I'm hoping everything goes smooth. And
Alright, now.
how are we not level 168 yet? It's like that's what I'm sort of hoping with the 10,000. Like we just got like 20,000 experience. Like what are you doing here? Maybe they just take base experience. Like you know we've got movers. You know I've done my part. I've set up like getting the cable, the internet, like all that shit. They're supposed to come literally on the day we're moving. So I'm hoping that goes smooth and you know I can roll
Looks
on
like you can target a
into
weakness.
streaming as soon as we get in and all settled type of thing.
Sonata Senpai knocked an enemy down. Well done avoiding that, Amada-kun.
That sounds hilarious. My wife asked me if the plumbing guy came. I was like, yeah, he was 2 seconds. What a terrible man. 2 seconds.
You have a skill that can hit a weakness.
What's the next game after this? Cyberpunk is the plan. Cyberpunk 2077. A little bit earlier. We were actually going to wait until the year 2077, but I don't know if I'll even be alive
Looks like you
at
can
that
target
point,
a
right? I mean,
weakness.
probably. I want to be alive, you know, when I'm still, you know, if Twitch or someone will still take me to go live when I'm retired. Finally, there'll be time then. What about you? Is your whole fam jam ready for Christmas? Is that they all good and humbled, ready to go? Did you
Look like we'll be
only if you
needing a
finish your backlog? We were talking about that like it felt like maybe a week or so ago. Like
Shadow
I feel like
Bang.
every streamer, well, you know, not even every streamer. I feel like
Preparing to analyze.
I feel like there's got to be a moment where like every gamer sort of has to be like, look, I'm not gonna buy anything on Steam, or I'm not gonna buy any new games until I get this backlog down to X% or something like that. But it's not happening.
Looks like you can
It's not happening, Gary.
Here I come.
You've been ready for weeks, well that's good. How long did you do a tree? I assume, right? I picture you as old-fashioned. I picture you doing a real tree. How long do you leave that thing up? I picture like you're an American lumberjack going on out to just to cut down your own tree and call it a day type of thing. I think that's what you do. This is the part where I say Octopath Traveler 0 is pretty good. You used to do a real tree. We were talking about that yesterday. Like, not many people do that anymore. I mean, they don't sound fun. In all things considered, they sound terrible. There are a lot of upkeep and all that stuff.
You see that, Shinji?
You know, of course, if you have animals, you're gonna have, like, you know, they want the water, and you're gonna have pine needles everywhere and whatnot. But you know, sometimes that's part of the fun, right? All the kids made it hard. The kids made the tree hard, or they made Christmas hard with the real tree. How many? Tell your friend Jordan how a tree becomes erect. You tell me. I'm here all day. Not really. So are you still working? Did you finally have a little bit of a slowdown for you, type of thing?
This is over.
I don't think. I mean, I've always lived my life in an apartment, so we've never done the whole.
It kind of feels
We've never
like
done a real tree. Really, no interest. Like, I mean, I guess like there's some cost savings. Like, you know, up front, maybe a real tree can cost you like what, $100 if you're.
Let's make some progress.
If you're low on the.
Yo, there's a
Going out to
shadow.
get something relatively decent. Artificial trees are up to like 4 or 5. You know, I saw a few for $1,000.
And we've got the
They don't. I don't think they give you a blowjob. So I was a little confused about paying that much money and not really getting anything in return. But it's the weird thing. No slowdown. It's contract season. Getting ready for 2026. Okay, yeah. So the fun never ends, is what you're telling me.
You have a skill that can hit a weakness.
Local family business that we get the real tree from.
I'm
Okay,
still
that's
setting up.
nice.
It'll take a little more time.
Does that mean he's weak against that? I'll go with Aerodudine.
You can hit a weakness with this.
Yes, it is. Dead trees never sleep. No, I mean, sometimes they provide warmth in some way, shape, or form, right? I mean, you know. A tree is going to be always useful, right? That's why I never, you know, my wife has started to say that my son will be asking for something. We'll always say, like, what do you think? Money grows on trees? And I'm like, technically? I mean, I never understood that saying.
Perfecto.
I mean, maybe we're making money. I mean, here in Canada,
Enemy spot.
our money is plastic. Our monopoly money is plastic. So you know, I guess we're technically being correct, which is the best kind of correct. I thought our money ended with loonies and toonies.
We got
So.
ourselves a step.
How about if, with the, you know, sorry to just be bringing up work and whatnot. How are things with like all the tariffs? Excuse me, and whatnot. Are those still, like, you know, it doesn't sound like those are going away. You know, being in the dildo steel factory, you know, like we've adjusted as a company. You know, it's hard. If you know, I'm not in any way, shape, or form the type of person that can make the see what really is going on type of thing, but like, you know, appearances look like something's
Nice.
relatively at least positive. But, you know, on the other end of the spectrum, other places are just getting rid of, you know, with layoffs, thousands of people. And, you know, there's always the hidden you know, thing with that type of stuff that the media jumps all over, like, without really knowing anything about the business, you know, how dildos are made and whatnot.
Oh no!
There's still there. Our Supreme Court is supposed to rule on the leak. So I thought, maybe from, you know, because relatively we hear of those same things. You know, not to be overly political, but I love talking it here, and I love having people being able to talk about with it, you know, on some type of educational front. So I had heard that, like, the Supreme, you know, I know the Supreme Court moves incredibly slow. But I had heard that, like, they had argued this, like, I thought, like, many months ago, that, like, his was it Trump's argument that like the reason for these tariffs on all these countries, including Canada, was it was national security or something like that, right? Like that was the gist of it as to why he was saying like, this is why I'm putting tariffs on national security, and then like that makes it easy for him to I'm writing down my name, Free Epstein. Bill Clinton gave me a blowy. I thought they said that, and then the Supreme Court did it, and so like, no, like, you idiots, these aren't national security reasons. You can't put these tariffs on these things. And then I thought they'd sort of read up on it. I guess they didn't. And then, but like I said, then I heard something more recently that they did. So I was the confused one, I guess. Oh, the tariffs are all... Maybe that's what I was thinking about then. That's probably what I was thinking about. Because, I mean, the thing was that we have an agreement, right? It used to be called the NAFTA. Now I believe it's called the USMCA, right? Like, so there's a comedic value of it that the last time Donald Trump was president, he was the one that came up with this. And so then he's like, nah, that's not going to work for me, brother. He's pulling a Hulk Hogan, if you will. So I was trying to figure that out. And, you know, like, already the problem with this type of stuff is that the damage has already been done, right? Like, that's the problem, right? You could argue back and forth all day about how this is going to go, and you know, and relatively doesn't matter. Damage has been done. Let's heal some people, probably. So 45% for Canadian wood to come into here now. And you know, as someone who's in the erected tree business, do you guys buy a lot of Canadian wood? Like, you know, trees are fucking everywhere. Like, I understand that I don't really know trees. But like, are different trees used for different things? Like, you know, I don't know if Americans have the trees that are used for building houses or whatnot or stuff like that. So I wish I knew this stuff. You just where I could give him some of the mills I deal with a little bit more money. Well, that's good.
Let's go. Here I come.
It's taking me a lot longer to hit level 168. At least this guy is now a shock. Is it Ken's turn? Oh, beautiful it is. He loves hitting a down opponent.
I haven't seen any weaknesses. You'll have to use trial and error.
All right.
Leader, don't overdo it.
I mean, I know the last thing, we talked about this before as well. I know you guys really want access to our dairy market. I don't like. I'm sort of surprised it wasn't included in the deal beforehand type of thing. Not that would matter, but
Shadow up ahead.
like people are very worried about giving in on something because they're just afraid that president will be saying like, oh, well, that doesn't work for me now again, so it's all irrelevant, right? So I can sort of see the blame as like, you don't want to just agree to stuff for him to just renege on it again.
All enemies defeated. Good work out there.
So yeah, there are trees everywhere, but architects will specifically ask for Canadian wood. There is a special certification Canada pays for because the trees grown in Canada has tighter grain and growth years. Okay.
Leader, don't overdo it.
And so, like, when a tree has a, you know, I assume you're meaning like the rings, like in the tedder. Does that mean it's like a stronger piece of wood? 3 to 4% stronger. That doesn't sound like a big number to me, but I assume every inch counts, right? As they like to say.
This shouldn't be a problem.
Senpai knocked an enemy down. Senpai knocked an enemy down.
But what customer is willing to pay 45% more for that particular wood? it is to an architect with an ego. I mean, it depends, I guess, on who your customer base is, right? I mean, if just much like anywhere, like if it's someone who has the money, they overly don't care, right? Like, just, this is what I want the Canadian one. And that's what they're yelling about, type of thing. How am I, like, what level do I need to be here? 6,100. Okay, we'll get there, but like, I feel like, the experience here ain't making sense to me then.
There's a shadow.
Oh, we don't pay 45% more. We, in fact, pay 0% more. The mill absorbs the cost of doing business. But so,
I don't think you have any
like,
skills
that's
for
the
this.
thing of like that. Unfortunately, a lot of Americans don't understand, like, when you bring up these tariffs, and they're like, when someone explains to them, like, you, the customer, is who's paying the tariff price, right? Like, I can speak for like the dildo steel business. Like, again, there's a 50% tariff on steel that comes from comes from Canada, so it's not us paying it, right? Like, but it's our American customers who now have to pay 50% more to get it across the border. And obviously, with depending on what the margins are, they're like, I don't know if we want those dildos or not, type of thing. Like, that's what I understand. So, like, obviously, like, again, that customer could pay to buy the dildos. But then again, where they're selling it, whether they're making it to use more dildos, whatever, that means that they have to tack that on something, right? Like, eventually down the road, someone's like, I'm not paying 50% more for your car or your truck or your dildo or whatever, right? So the market dictates what the price is, not on lumber. It's a commodity.
It doesn't look like you have the right skills.
I've heard the same for steel. Like I have heard of it, but it's just no one's really biting the bullet on these things. It's very weird. I love having a conversation with someone who relatively at least understands it in some way, shape, or form. Because it's, well, that didn't work out. Because relatively, unfortunately, a lot of people just don't really get it.
Will this work?
Or don't want to listen to it at all. Don't use that. Is there anything here we can use? Just hit everything with a pokey stick.
You can hit a weakness with this.
Nice one, leader.
Enemy down.
Am I up? Ready whenever.
What is this about Junpei doubling down? To one foe. Again, we have all these wonderful, great moves, and they don't do anything to multiple people.
One enemy eliminated.
Oh, for fuck's sakes, Junpei. Now this naked guy sitting upon a weird-looking floating throne gets to do moves to me. This guy's gonna try to kill somebody. Okay, 42. That's an acceptable amount of damage.
One more.
Enemy eliminated.
Zio died.
Senpai.
That ain't gonna work on our friend there. Not at all, friend. There you go. Great job, Ken.
For the team. Good job, everyone.
So Canada needs the U.S. market, so the tariffs just become a cost of doing business. Eventually, mills will curtail enough product or close or sell to other mills in the market. See, that's what I've heard in regards to the steel market, like where I work. Like, again, like where I particularly work, we have adjusted as a whole to just selling to the Canadian market. And I assume, sort of from what I see, is that, like, we're breaking even type of thing. Obviously, for any company, that's not great business, but I mean, it's better than, losing your shirt. But again, it's like,
Great.
the company's in it to make money. Like, how long are you just going to be like, we're fine, just, breaking even? Like, that's not what a company wants to do, right? So it's a weird thing of, like, are we missing out on more of the Canadian market? I don't know. Like I said, I'm not privy
Still setting up.
to that information type of thing, or how those things sort of work. But we used to sell everywhere, like globally, right? Like, so, like,
Let's go.
let's just get rid of this guy.
Now's my cheats.
Okay, yeah, a lot of our market was American, but obviously with those margins are
It's a win for the team.
very
Good job, everyone.
very thin apparently, and nobody wants our particular product apparently. So that's just the way it's going to be. The way the cookie crumbles, as Jordan likes to say. 26,000, please be leveling up. Did I level up yet? Canadian mills lose $10,000 for every rail car of lumber they sell you, even when I try to help them. I can't give them an extra 10K, we'd lose our shirts. And it's your responsibility to make your company money, not the vendors. Rail cars are about 4 truckload. Okay, yeah. That is a lot of, it's a lot of wood. Ooh, regenerate 3. That is going to be wonderful for Senpai. Again, what fucking level are you? Like, we've got to be close here. 30, okay, 30. I feel like those experience numbers are not...
There's a shadow.
Unless I am reading about the
let's
personas
make the
and
first
not
move.
and not my actual level. If I made a doo-doo, possibly. What did you get the kids for Christmas? Let's get away from this political speak. Do you get them? I assume that you know they no longer believe in Santa Claus, Noel, whatever his name is going by Kris Kringles. All right, so stats. Okay, so I have to assume that the status tactics. Okay, so the status has got to be for that particular guy. I don't know. That says 2,700. That's not what I want. So on the other hand, though, 2020 and 2021, when prices were astronomical, 3 to 4 times what they are now. Ah, yes, the lovely COVID.
Oh, there it is.
I don't know. Rocking back to it. So specifically where I live, I guess I can speak of, like, the housing market is shitting itself. It happened sort of like really comically, rather quickly, but everyone saw it coming,
All enemies defeated.
which is weird.
Good work out there.
But like, there's nobody's building anything, which is the problem. So like, they're very worried about, like, you know, this year's almost over. Next year is, they're already saying it's a wash. And then they don't sort of know what's going to happen. I agree with you. It needs to shit the bed. I know our housing economies are very different. Like when you guys had your bubble in 2008, you know, like in Canada, we don't write mortgages like that. We sort of never have really. And that's why your guys failed and ours didn't. We're in that weird spot. As someone who relatively, like, I wasn't looking to buy a house, but you know, I look at the realtor sites and whatnot, and you know, entertain. What, you know, I've always had the look of like, that house is not worth that. Like, it just isn't, right? Like, it's fucking 70 years old. It needs, you know, a gut job, and people still want, you know, $800,000 for whatever fucking reason. But so we're now reaching the point where the interest rates have gone up for the last
Good
year or
teamwork,
so,
everyone.
and so
Now on
people
to the
have
next.
sort of, you know, figured a way of around that, arguably, I guess. But now the problem is, so now like you're running into the problem of where people
The enemy
who
looks tough.
maybe are having to renew their mortgage. So in the US, I think you guys have like 25 and 30-year mortgages. We sort of have the same, but not really. Here in Canada, you have to renew every 5 years, so you can get smoked with a bad rate. So what happens is all these people who bought during COVID because they were afraid that they weren't be able to have a house ever in their life, they overpaid for a lot of these homes because no one was leaving their homes. So some people made out like bandits, and some people grossly overpaid for the homes. Those are now the people that bought, you know, in 2020, 2021, their 3 and 5 year mortgage is now coming up for renewal, and they're realizing like, oh shit, my mortgage payment went from, you know, $3,000, $4,000 to like, you know, $6,000, like, or $7,000. Like they can't afford them, and then they're like, oh, well, I guess we'll sell our house, and they're like, well, You paid $1 million for a $500,000 home. No one is going to buy that. So they're fucked. Like, they're literally fucked. Like, no one is buying their overvalued home that they think is still worth $1 million because it was a few years ago. Now it's not. So A, no one is buying. These people can't sell to get out of it. The bank is going to take it over and try to recoup their loss. They're all fucked. And part of the problem is because the interest rates are so high, no one is building anything new. There's no giant housing communities going up except for things that were sort of already in the works. It's very, it's all over the place, and that's where they're saying, like, like, what on earth are people going to be doing? Because next year ain't looking any better. That's why I sort of like sitting behind the scenes a little bit, right? Like, I mean, we're moving into a new rental. It's hopefully nice and gonna be great. But I am sort of, waiting for, like, that would be a wonderful little moment to get in the market if we could. That would be really nice. I wouldn't mind it. So you got a 30-year fix locked in for 2.7. Yeah, so, like, the people who bought in COVID had, like, a really low interest rate. Like, I think some of them had, like, 2%, some were even lower. But again, you can only sign a maximum of a 5-year before you have to renew it. So again, like, you do get one for 30 years or 25 or whatever you choose. But that's the only thing. Like, you still have to renew in 5 years. So these people went from a 2% or interest rate to 5. Like, they doubled their payments, and these people were already sort of fucked to begin with. Finally, we got level 68, which is what we wanted. So we're gonna replace the Mediarama. But even at 2.7, you'll pay almost triple the cost of your house with interest. Oh yeah, I mean, that's a lot of things people really forget about. Like, as a renter for most of my life,
How are you?
I always hear that of, like, you're throwing your money away, and then, like, everyone seems to forget. Like, again, I understand that in when you pay off your house, you are going to have no payment. Whereas me, when I retire, if I still live where I'm living, I'm still going to have to pay rent until I die, which, is fine, but just gotta hope that you're not going to go poor or whatever type of thing. But yeah, a lot of people forget, like, you were spending a lot of that money just in interest, which, again, I'm paying in rent in some way, shape, or form. But
Welcome to the Velvet Room.
there's no denying it. We're all just throwing our money away. Where's that crypto money? How come I can't hold my brain to the cash register and they just go, yep, thank you, sir, and take it off my whatever. So I miss that. Houses are disgusting. I bought your house in 2021 and can sell for almost double. So unlike, like, a lot of people here in Canada, you could still make good from selling or from buying something in 2021 and still sell it for almost double. That's pretty good.
Is overriding.
A lot of people are very unlucky with that aspect. So do you feel like, for someone who has a cheap interest rate, relatively speaking, if you were to buy a new house, would you be able to just transfer that mortgage and keep that low rate, or would you get fucked and have to get a newer rate? Because, like, what are the American rates now for buying a house? Aren't they like 6-7? Oh, for fuck's sakes, I just did the meme. 6-7. But yes, I believe that's what they are. It's a whole new process. Okay.
It is a
All right, we're finally gonna get
special
Death
persona you
Alice.
desire, is it not?
Pixie, Lilum, Narcissus, Lex Luger, and Titania.
This persona is
So you are sort of like, unless you really want a new house, you probably are not interested in doubling your interest rate, right? Like you said, you want to just buy a bus and fuck it. Wait, you said safe. Like, do you want to fuck the bus? Is that what you're interested in? I mean, there's nothing wrong. I mean, buses have tailpipes, and a hole's a hole. But oh God, finally. We get Alice. $44,000 fucking dollars. You said
choose
what you said.
skills to inherit.
Fair enough. What would we like here? I do like Life Aid. That is great. She's gonna get die for me, whatever that does. We're not charming people or worrying about that. A lot of relatively useless skills. I'll just take it for
It appears it will receive an
the next
immense
house you
amount
build.
of
It will be your
power.
oh, so you are going to build a new house. But I guess again, with the way you're thinking, if you're able to still sell your house for double, is your sort of hope to be able to like almost have zero mortgage, essentially? I mean, like, that would be awesome, I guess, if you could do that, right? Able to build your last final home and not have an overly large sized mortgage, obviously, right?
A new power emerges.
Well, that only took us 45 minutes, a little bit longer than I anticipated, but we did get that Alice great persona again. So that's your goal, but won't be for at least a decade. Okay. You can never trust a little girl like this. She's gonna screw you. Not in that way, but there's no trust. You'll play with you forever and ever? Sure. Or you rent the current house instead of selling. Okay. Yeah. It seems the Death Social Link has blessed us with more power. So what does Die For Me do? High chance of dark insta-kills. So that's fantastic, but then that means you need to... Like, is Die For Me a Mudo skill? That's where I'm confused. I mean, I can get rid of Spirit Drain. I don't really need Bufu dying, to be honest. Endure Light. Automatically survive one light insta-kill attack with 1 HP sauce remaining. As much as I do love that. Get rid of Mudoon. Okay, I can do it. Oh, because essentially Die For Me is that spell, right? Too late. No, it's never too late. It's never too late. We did what you came here for. Oh, and a skill seems to be on the verge of changing. Will you see this through? What skills are changing? 2 of them. Why not? See what we're gonna get out of this. I mean, the problem, I know DJ brought that up before of like, I think you can go back to the one place in the mall and set things back. It looks like 2 skills are gonna change, but the only one I'm more concerned about is Mudo Boost, but let's see what it's gonna give to me. Soul Chain. Recover 5 SP when on the receiving end of a shift. Not overly great, and 1 medium. So those are terrible. Those are terrible.
Are you finished?
Yeah, we are all done. Thank
We
you,
look forward
Liz. All right, hand
Good
that in.
day. Here are my requests. Let's hear the results.
All right, what are you gonna give me? We've fused Alice. She's a difficult one to summon. You're
How
telling me.
splendid.
All right, what do you give me? A maid outfit. All right, fine. And then we gotta make Loki, but he's gonna require 75, and we're not gonna stay
Very
here
well then.
until we're level 75. At least not now. Now save the game. 117 hours deep. Let's leave Tartarus.
Oh, hello.
Yeah, let's call it quits here. We've been here for a while, so again, and we're getting close to another full moon, whatever the hell that means. So something of interest.
So, in this section,
What a sublime heroine Marusuke no Uis is. She was written to be the ideal woman of the Heian period, the quintessential Heian beauty.
Do you understand?
Speaking of Murasaki no U, here's a question for you, Tai. In the tale of Genji, Murasaki no Ue is portrayed as a woman of the highest class of terms of appearance and intelligence and character. In that poem that Genji, the protagonist, sends to her, what did he compare her to? I'm gonna say a cherry blossom, but we're gonna go to the judges. We would be right.
Well, the answer
Cherry
was
blossom
pretty
is
obvious.
correct. An easy question. It means that the image of you, as beautiful as the wild cherry blossom, will never leave my mind. How refined compared to them. You guys are nothing but correct. Hello, Ninja. How are you? I thought that was RJD telling me to get rid of Mudun because you both have purple for your names, and I just looked very quickly, and I apologize. But I notice you now. All right, I want to see if we can go back to the mall and grab back that Mudo boost. I can't remember where it was we need to go. I think it's here. The B Blue V. About the treatment. So I might be able to recall a forgotten persona skill if I undergo the treatment at the store. So you have to spend the day there. I don't want to do that. I mean, maybe I can spend the evening there if we have nothing really planned, but I ain't doing that. Kaz and track practice. You might be a little up. Hey, Poke! How are you, Yukari? Wants to walk home together, but that's not gonna level up. Fuka wants to chat. That won't level up. And then Wild Duck Burger and Officer Kurosawa's got something for us. So we're gonna go hang out with Kaz after we meet up with the Officer of the Law. How are you, Poke? Are you all ready for the holidays? As we like to say.
I'm counting on
As
you.
we got a token gift of Omega Drive.
By the way,
And also,
much obliged.
what do we get from the missing woman? A diamond.
Good to
This
see you.
woman's just dropping diamonds for us? How nice of her.
What'd you bring?
How nice of her.
Wanna sell in bulk? Sure, it's a deal.
All right. Yeah,
You fin-
we
come back
finished.
soon.
That's it. We're finished. So what does this Omega Drive do? I mean, is it anything fantastic? Probably not. The sacrificial idol. Increases the user's critical rate. No, thank you. I mean, I'm not exchanging it for that. All right, town map, nothing. So, Kaz, my friend. Let's meet on up with him. I remember Omega Drive doing something good. I mean, critical rate up is really good. I'm not going to put it on Bastion because he's got the move where, like essentially, I don't want the main protagonist to die. Because when he dies, it means game over, yeah. And I don't want to have that. So we could, of course, put it on someone like Ken or Junpei. You know, someone where they're smacking people all the time. Maybe even Akihiko, to a lesser extent, of course. All right, spend some time with the track team. RJD, what did you ask Santa for Christmas? 2 front teeth, as they used to say?
Doesn't Miyamoto seem slower lately?
Yeah, he's not keeping his usual pace.
He
I'm
thinks he'll
trying to
make it to
think
the
if
Nationals.
should
like
I
that?
call the dealership and ask them if they've touched my
You guys
car?
have nothing better to do? Why don't you give me a hand with the laundry?
Yeah, he is a crit machine. So, like, does he need that extra
the
little
only thing they're
oomph?
good at is kicking up dirt.
I can't remember what I've put on him already.
Hey, Kaz, Coach wants to see you in the office.
Okay, be right there.
Hey,
Hey,
never mind. I think we can wrap up practice for today.
what's the matter? Started on my way back to the dorm. That's it?
Hey! Let's walk home together.
Sure.
So,
Coach told me my performance has been
Sounds
slipping.
like you need
I know
knee
you didn't say
surgery.
anything. I just think he can tell something's up.
Don't ask him how he can hide it. How is your knee? I care for you.
It's sore, sure, but I managed to make it through practice today.
Yeah, but you're slow, man.
He said I'd be suspended from the team if I'm hurt, but I told him I was fine. I've already missed practice 3 times this year. I'm gonna have to seriously step up my game.
This guy is going to
Otherwise,
tear his
I won't be able to keep
MCL,
my promise to my
ACL, and
nephew.
all of the above. You need to take a break.
I know you mean well, but that's not an option for me. I've decided that I'll take my chances for my nephews.
They're going to have to
even if I
amputate
mess
your
up my
leg
knee for
from the
rest of my
penis
life.
down.
If that happens, I want you to be the next captain.
Well, he opened up about his decision. And we're becoming closer, but not sexual.
It's not exactly the happiest topic.
No,
That's
it's
just
not.
the worst case scenario. I'm gonna keep my promise, win the meet, then the nationals. Then I'll take care of my knee. Nothing can stop me now.
Can they, like, give you a kneecap or something from a cadaver? Just like, you know, we're dealing with a lot of shadows who are murdering. Like, surely we can just take a shadow's knee and give it to this guy, right? He's gonna have better use of it.
Oh, welcome back. You're late. Ryoji-kun was just leaving.
Oh, hey there. Chilly out, huh?
I mean, it is the end of
Hope you don't
November.
go catching a cold. You know, I stop by here pretty often. Weird we never see each other. Well, I'm out of here. See you
That
later.
is an extremely long
Later,
scarf.
Ryoji.
Like, I know it's like probably a fashion faux pas, but he's got to grab that one from the back and put it on over to the front there.
Was that Ryoji-san?
It was.
Yeah, he said he was going home.
Why was he here?
He's changing
To
your
see
oil.
Junpei. They've been hanging out a lot ever since the school trip.
But the rules state that visitors aren't allowed here.
Yeah, but Kirijo Senpai said it's cool as long as no one stays late.
I don't think we have anything to worry about. He is dangerous.
Huh.
Dangerous? Ryoji-kun?
Come to think of it, he did hit on Mitsuru-senpai the first time he met her.
Yeah, he's just shooting his shot.
But having him around has really helped cheer you up, Junpei-kun.
Well, no point in dwelling on the past, right? Won't change a damn thing.
That's true.
What's up, Ai-chan?
I'm fine. It's just... I envy
In
you,
Japanese,
Junpei.
like, her name is Aigis. Would he not say Aigis-chan or Aigis-chan? Like, why does he say I-chan? Is it just like some type of just being cool?
I'm a machine, so I don't understand what it feels like to live.
Really? But you don't seem that different.
In my case, it's more accurate to say that I'm operational as opposed to alive.
Fully
There are
erect
times
and
when I
operational,
malfunction,
ready to
but I can
go.
always be repaired.
Well, if we were all like you, then we never have to worry about dying. Oh, crap! I don't have time to talk right now. I've got a mountain of homework. Serves me right for slacking.
You're a
Oh,
slacker,
I just wanted-
Junpei. Nobody likes a slacker.
Junpei studying on purpose? I guess hell finally froze over. Well, better call it a night then.
We're just all calling it a night? I don't get to go hang out with people?
The gift of life is not something I should possess. A weapon is much more difficult to operate when it's alive. That said, I believe I understand the concept of loss. Leader, the thought of something happening to you, it makes me...
Don't worry about me. Don't tell a robot that they're
Understood.
over-analyzing. Sorry.
You are very special to me.
Over-anal.
I can't explain why, but I never want to leave your side. I want to protect you at all costs, to be there for you always. I apologize for keeping you. You must be tired. So much has happened in so little time. I'll return to my room as well. Good night.
Good night. No robot sex on the menu?
Ryoji Mochizuki. He is dangerous. What is this unsettling feeling? I am a machine. I can't die. So no
She's
one
having
will
her
have to
like
grieve for
Terminator
me.
moment.
I have to do something. I don't want to see them suffer anymore.
Okay, well, they did give me a moment to do stuff. So I might go and get that Mudo skill back. Although Mitsuru might level up, so it is a problem. Let's see if what Junpei is currently wearing. Equipment might help. So he's got on the space badge. Oh, see that works well for him because he uses a lot of skills that take away his HP. So, Akihiko, what do you do? High counter. Would I rather have him do more critical hits? Maybe. Alright. Let's see what Mitsuru is going to get out of it. Did we save? I can't remember. Yes, we did. Jordan already forgot
Salut.
something that happened a minute ago. I'm thinking of taking a break from everything. A cup of tea would be nice. Would you join me? Doesn't seem like she's going to learn any new skills, so no thank you. Sorry, you are still hot though. Alright, Ken's there. Nothing on the map. So again, let's go to the mall and see if we can get back that Mudo boost skill for Alice. It's probably just going to be a waste, to be honest, but I still wouldn't mind seeing how that all works there. So, and Be Blue. Accept treatment. Help a teammate recall a forgotten skill with a soul. Oh, so that's a teammate. Is that not me? I'm more confused. Huh. I thought that was... Huh, well, I guess I wonder, because I guess I could always put a... Maybe it is for a... Because I could just use a skill card and fix my problems in life. So I would just have to find, if I do have one, the Mudo Boost card. I see. And then put that on Alice. And then get rid of that. Okay. Okay, at least we know what we're doing here. So, I guess we can hang out with Mitsuru, even though we're not going to really do anything out of it. I mean, there's, no reason to not hang out with a hot chick, right?
Salut.
So let's go and grab a cup of tea. I'd love to, madame. I am sorry that I doubted you the first time.
Why don't we try adding some spice today? Go ahead and blend it however you like.
A little tea with some spice? Why not? That could hit the spot. Little biscuits, digestives as they might be
I always find
called.
this to be so relaxing. I suppose you could call it a moment of bliss.
A decadent tea.
Let me know whenever you're in the mood for more tea. I'd be happy to treat you.
She pulls off an apron fantastically.
Hello, it's me. Sorry for calling so late. Now then, about the new arrival from the other day. I'd like to ask that you perform a full autopsy. If we find any distinctive features, we may be able to locate her family. Also...
Do we have a morgue in the basement here?
I can't help but think that the Kirijo group is connected to Strega in some way. Considering this, I think it would be disrespectful to sweep her death under the rug. And of course, I'll take full responsibility. What? What did you just say? Transmogrified. The body?
Transmogrified? What does that mean?
Judging by the post-mortem, we were certain she was...
RJD, you deal with corpses.
I'm sorry, but please
What does that
keep
mean?
this strictly confidential until we know more. If there are any other changes... Yes, absolutely. Right then. What is going on?
Wish you would tell me.
I guess we'll just have to wait and see what happens for now.
Class has ended for today, but we did get a message from Ryoji. He was like, hey Jordan, go and get some water. I'll be right back. That's what we gotta do. Water acquired. I feel like I got like some phlegm just sitting there just going like, hey, you need to get rid of that. What's this message from Ryoji? Looked like he wasn't at school today. Maybe something urgent has come up. I want to see you. Please come to the music room. Sorry for the short notice, but I need to see you right now. He's acting weird. I should head to the music room later. I love how it still gives you the option of, like, still not seeing him. I mean, like, you probably should, but, we will go see him. Alright, where is the music room? I think we still have to probably hang out with, Shiori? Probably would be a good start. Music room is quiet. That reminds me, Ryoji said he wanted me to come to the music room. Should I spend some more time here after school with Ryoji? Yes, please do. Exclamation points are of the uttermost importance.
Hey, thanks for coming.
What happened?
Well, how do I put this? I suddenly just got this feeling that I'm running out of time, and I felt like I had to see you. I had to talk to you. Sorry. I'm not even sure what I wanted to say to you. So, I guess for today...
Are you, like,
I'd
dying?
like to say thanks.
Thanks?
It hasn't been that long since we met, but I feel like I've learned so much by spending time with you. I just really wanted to thank you for that. You showed me around the school and the city. I got to hang out with you and the others. I even got to go on a trip with you.
It's high school, it could be
That was a lot
anything.
of fun.
Very true.
It's been a joy to experience and learn new things every day.
He has a very familiar face, and I can't quite put my finger on it as to why Ryoji's face...
Just like this.
Like... reminds me of something. And I don't... I can't pinpoint as to what it... Like... It sounds funny, but like, is it something like from real life? Is it so, like, I can't, like, it's just bothering me, like it just clicked into me or something. Can I join you?
That's an interesting suggestion. I'm sure it'd be wonderful if we could play together. But maybe we'll save that for another time. When I saw those couples in Kyoto, or when I visited you guys at the dorm, I realized that's what it really means to build a connection with someone.
I noticed you said you got the kid a sled. I know you and I are relatively close in age. Do kids still get those GT sleds? You know those like sleds that had the steering wheel? Like, do kids still want those? That was the bee's knees. That was a knee slapper. I loved.
It's that feeling of overcoming something together and keeping each other going.
I had a few GTs in my time. I remember, I don't know for what apparent reason, some type of weird Canadian thing of like, I remember the Brett Hull GT snow racer. I don't know why a American/Canadian hockey player's name was associated with a sled, but I remember it. I don't think so, but I'm also cheap as fuck. Fair enough.
Both sides need to come to an understanding. That's how connections are built, right? I want you to know that you're important to me. I know I said I wanted us to be friends, but I actually want to be something more. What about you?
What are you? Why are you bringing this up?
I don't really get it myself, but
Excuse me? Oh, it's you. Sorry, I hope I didn't interrupt. I was just passing through the hall, and I heard someone playing a beautiful song on the piano. So I thought I'd stop by to watch the performance. Who was the one playing? Was it you?
Not me. What the?
Oh, I wanted to ask. It might have just been my imagination, but I thought I sensed Ryoji-kun's
Where the fuck did he go? Did he pull a Batman?
Were you not with him?
I hate when he does that. Fuka and I left the music room and returned to the dorm. And the melody that Ryoji played in the piano has remained freshened in my mind. All stats of the equipped persona have been raised by 1. Come on, refocus here, camera. Come on. This is the money shot. There you go. Box condoms back in again. Shoes of Bane.
Welcome back.
Tomorrow's a full moon. Not like that means anything anymore. There's nothing to do. I'm so bored. Maybe I'll go hang out with Ryoji. I didn't see him at school today, but he was probably just ditching, so he should be around. Crap, I don't even know where he lives. I mean, does he even have a house? Alright, the equipment. The Shoes of Bane. Who are these for? The No Dark Insta-Kill. Shoes frequently used by hitmen, but can also be worn for everyday use. Well, that's nice. So Yukari is gonna get Ice Evasion and Medium. Is that what she needs? Fucking no. Warrior's Boots. Slash Evasion. Sure. Like, why would you give Fuka anything better? What did the max safety shoes do for him? 50 HP sauce. Warrior's Boots probably might be a little bit better for us. Should probably buy something. Alright. Who wants to hang? So we got Yukari.
Hey.
She wants to do something with a DVD. What did she say? Watching the show with Yukari might help improve my charm. My charm is already maxed on out. And she probably wants to do something with the plants. What are you doing?
Oh.
You want to go check on the rooftop plants together? It doesn't seem like Fuka will gain any more new skills, even if she helps me garden, but the quality of produce might improve if we tend to the rooftop planters together. So yeah, let's do that.
See you.
Oh, so I need to go and harvest the ones that are upstairs already, and then we can go and do that, I guess. Right. Hey, that's not bad. That's a lot of don't plant. Not yet. We have to talk to the lounge people again, because she wants to go and plant them, and we can put in those new tomato plants that we got. So let's do that. The golden tomato sprout.
Uh-huh.
Right. It's very weird that you have to choose to set it and then we can do it.
I bet these taste really good when they're freshly harvested.
I bet they will. Thanks to the care we put in, it looks like it'll be a big, beautiful, bountiful Buzium harvest.
I think that about does it. Shall we head back downstairs?
Let's. Alright, today is the full moon day. What's going on? Good morning. You intend to do your best to protect everyone, even if that means What's up?
No.
It's nothing. Please don't worry about it. I just wanted to share my feelings with you. No more Mr. Adagawa lectures, please. Alright. Again, the male. He who eats well is strong. Are you gonna level up? Okay, we will with him. Bebe and the sewing machine. Not going to level up, so see you later. So many feelings being shared. Yuko. Want to go home together? She's not gonna level up either. But again, having to spend some time with that as well is important, because eventually they will level up. Alright, so again, is there any exclamation points? No, just a lot of people who want to hang out. That's great. Let's go ahead to where Hayase is. Outside Wild Duck Burger at level 4. Just about to grab a bite to eat. How about you? Let's go.
Yeah.
So actually, you go on ahead. Not done working out yet, but I'll be right there.
Sorry, I kept you waiting.
Am I led to believe that I think that the robot is in love with me? The robot that apparently can hold no feelings possibly has feelings for moi? I mean, not me, this guy. He's far prettier than I am. Look, he doesn't have any gray hair. There's no calling Bastion Tai the Silver Fox. Are you okay? Him in his Russian tracksuit.
Sorry, I guess I need to train more.
We gotta stop hanging out with all these losers who, one guy's got a knee problem, this guy's probably got, he can't run or walk more than a kilometer without feeling all tired and thirsty. I'm just a machine. Not like Igus, though.
Oh, that was great.
Not that type of machine.
I always say food tastes better with a buddy.
Maybe.
I used to come here all the time with my teammates, but...
But what?
They wouldn't come now even if I invited them. I don't
Why
really
not?
get along with people who don't take the sport seriously.
Oh.
We even started training at different times. Nothing's organized anymore. I used to love it there, you know. I spent all my time on the track, practicing and training. We all loved track and had so much fun together. But then... never mind. It doesn't matter. We're too different, them and me. I'm going to reach heights they never will. I have to.
Do you exchange gifts with the wife still there, RJD? Or are you a little past that? Just You know, just enjoy spending Christmas together, and that's the biggest gift one could give, right? Or a penis. Either or.
Sorry, that was a
Your
weird
eyes are a little
conversation.
bugged out there.
I think I'll
when
do
you're-
lunges the whole way home.
We'll be fine.
You keep at it too. No slowing down.
Do I look like I'm dressed to be doing lunges all the way back to the dorm? No. I don't think so.
Welcome back.
How was my day? It was okay. So, even though there is a full moon today, we won't be conducting an operation. I was thinking I might summon Juno and search a little around just in case, though. And oh, by the way, have you seen Igus? No, I haven't. Igus has been coming home late recently. She didn't used to. I wonder if something happened. I hope she's okay. I hope so, too. Alright, nothing going on there. Town map says there's nobody hanging. Dog doesn't want to do anything. Junpei's the only guy that wants to hang and do something. Interesting. So I was going to check to see if there's any new videos in the command room. No new recordings. No gift exchange for adults anymore. I'm good. But, you know, it's funny. Like, the wife and I, like, we usually do something relatively small. Like, you know, we don't overdo it, but, like, overly being super busy with the move and everything, and as you can tell, like, there's no giant Christmas tree behind me. Like, you know, it's just like, you know, take care of the little guy, and I think we're just doing like stocking stuffers, you know, like, you know, you know, it's a weird thing for adults, right? Because, like, you know, everyone reaches a point where, like, hey, if I want something, I'm gonna go and buy it. Like, I don't need someone to go and get something for me. I don't want to wait for something, right? Like, you know. Hey, do you think we should check up on those planters? I know you're not supposed to give them too much water, but what if they're not getting enough? All right, yeah, let's go on up there and hang out.
All right. Grow up big and strong.
Are we
my
gonna
precious
talk sexy
luxurious
to the
veggies.
plants?
Man, all this non-stop watering and weed pulling, not to mention the bugs, it's pretty monotonous. Kinda just feels like busy work.
Hey, it's all part of the fun.
You can be a weird dude sometimes, you know? Honestly, the whole idea of raising something one step at a time,
We just give each
feels
other
kinda
time.
familiar.
The one
Yeah,
thing that
it's just like
everyone
leveling up
has
in a
exactly
cave.
the same,
Hey,
right?
maybe this doesn't suck
Can't
so
buy
bad after
time,
all.
at least not yet.
Gotta say,
I assume Elon
we
Musk
got
is
a
working on
long
that
way
in
to
some
go
way, shape,
before
or
these
form.
veggies put us on Easy Street. Anyway, I'm the one who asked you to join me in the first place, so I gotta be the one to look out.
Or that terrible movie with Justin Timberlake.
Da 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 da! The veggies have leveled up.
You take the kids for several hours, and she gives you several hours on another day. Well, that's good. Extra care is paying off, and we can harvest more.
Whew, another day of hard, honest work. Let's head back downstairs.
Does it never get too cold here in Japan? Like, this is December, and we're sitting there planting tomato plants. Like, I don't know exactly if we're, like, in Tokyo or not, but I assume it gets cold there.
I've been looking for you. What are you doing here?
I kinda just ended up here somehow. It's so strange. The sky and the ground look all weird, and there's no one around. Something bad's happening right now. But for some reason, I feel at peace.
Have you forgotten?
What?
This is the dark hour. Ordinary people shouldn't be free to roam about. You've adapted to it somehow. Too well for a human.
Ryoji's been molded by the darkness, born in it. It gets colder up north, I'm sure. I'm not sure about the main. Yeah, like, I mean, you know, I always like, I mean, again, you can't always trust this, but I always would like look at the is it the longitude or the latitude lines? Like, I always look at like where I am, and I'm like, oh, okay, like, just run that line straight across. I know it's not as easy as thinking as that, though, but like, I mean, like, there's a lot of There's a lot of places in Europe that don't get as cold as they are where we are, of course. And of course, we have other things like the lake effects and whatnot. But I assume Japan is in some way, shape, or form around there. Maybe even further north, of course.
I finally understand. That's why I feel this way whenever you are around. You are dangerous. You are my enemy.
Your enemy? Enemy. That's right. It was on a night like this, with a full moon. It was a long time ago.
Yes. We've met once before. You and I were enemies.
Who am I? Who are you?
Who are you? Who are you?
I am Aegis, the last of the anti-shadow suppression weapons. I was created to destroy shadows.
Created to destroy?
And you, your true name is Death.
Death?
You are the shadow I sealed away 10 years ago.
Shadow?
Anime. Oh, I didn't know those things spun. Oh, she's gonna fuck you up.
Yes, 10 years ago, on the night when I was born, I stood on this very bridge.
My sole purpose is to destroy shadows. That is the reason why I was given both a sense of self and a persona.
I am the bearer of the 13th Arcana. Everyone knew me as Death.
Wasn't the little boy that
When
came
I
to see me in my pajamas the
part of
Death
my arm was
Arcana?
broken off and scattered. I wasn't at my full strength back then. I was incomplete.
Even so, your power was still far too great.
Maybe he was the cool one. Most entertaining fight.
Since I was unable to defeat you, my only option was to seal you away. However, under the circumstances, there was only one suitable vessel. A human boy who had the misfortune of being nearby.
That looked
I
like
had
me.
no other choice.
Now I see. I was inside of him all this time. And I unwittingly led him to discover my 12 missing pieces.
Oh, fuck.
And then... I get it. I understand now. I remember everything.
So Pharos was the name of the little boy?
And what?
In the striped pajamas?
Palladius!
Don't be foolish.
Not this guy?
I guess. You can't win. I'm even stronger than before.
A machine is created to serve a specific purpose. I will destroy you. That is my only reason for existing!
So she's gonna try to seal him away again?
It doesn't have to
Oh, Pharos is
way,
Ryoji. Okay, thank you, Ninja.
Sorry,
She's cooked.
I can't carry out my mission. I'm a machine that can't fulfill its
So was I right earlier? Was the little boy
no
fool?
reason to exist. I'm sorry, everyone. I'm so sorry.
But if you seal him away when it's me, what the fuck is going on?
Juno, did something happen?
Yukari, what's the matter?
Well, I realize it's a full moon tonight. You did too, huh? Oh, God. I'm turning into a workaholic. Wait, is something actually going on?
Go back to the anime fighting.
We're not certain of anything yet, but we can't find Igus.
So no, Pharos is death. The fool was the giant shadow that the main character killed at the start of the game. Okay. I'm learning.
What? Where could she have gone?
At one point, I was able to sense a persona, but I lost Igus right after that.
You sensed a persona? Could it have been Strega?
Well, she hasn't detected any of them, but we can't be positive.
I've pinpointed her location. The Moonlight Bridge.
All right, call the others. Let's see what's going on over there.
Igus!
I'm sorry. I
She's gonna need an oil
remember
change.
Everything. I remember who I am, who he is. Leader, I know why I wanted to be by your side. I'm sorry. I failed.
What happened?
I'm sorry.
You have no reason to apologize.
You?
Ryoji-kun? Wait, what are you doing here?
Igus!
Igus is no longer moving. She appears to have stopped functioning.
What is going on?
It's all my fault.
You did this?
Hold on, Akihiko. He's not showing any signs of aggression. Now tell us, who or what are you?
Turns out, I'm not so different from the creatures you call shadows.
You're a shadow?
I'm more than just an ordinary shadow. I'm the Appriser, born from the union of the 12 Arcana.
The Appriser?
I remember everything now. The terrifying truth about the shadows. And about me. I can't... It's all so hard to believe.
You know the truth about the shadows?
I do.
What?
The shadows are here to facilitate the rebirth of the maternal being. As for the Appriser, it draws the maternal being to it, allowing her to awaken.
And the Appriser, that's you?
That's right.
His maternal being. What is it?
She's on a level of her own. No words in our language can describe her. 10 years ago, a man collected hordes of shadows and contained them in a laboratory. That's where I was born. But the unification was interrupted, and I awoke before I was complete. After that, Igus took me down, and I returned the favor.
Igus? Is this for real, Ryoji?
Every time you killed one of the 12 shadows, it was assimilated into Pharos. We're told that there were 12 shadows when there was actually 13. Once Pharos was complete, he left the MC's body and gained a physical form. That is Ryoji, as we now know him. Hence why he appeared out of fucking nowhere after we sort of completed all the Dark Hours. Thank you for that explanation, Ryoji. You're ninja.
She knew she could have destroyed
I called you Ryoji, I'm so sorry.
Out of desperation, she sealed me within a child who just happened to be nearby. That child grew up carrying me inside him. And by some twist of fate, he later made his way back here. He even transferred to your school.
A transfer student? You don't mean...
That's right. I've lived inside him for a long time.
Inside me?
And when his persona awakened, the 12 shadows did as well. All in order to become one with me.
Ryoji, you're the Appriser? And you were inside of him? How the hell do you expect us to just believe all that?
It's all my fault. I'm sorry.
So
but
what's...
There's more I need to tell you.
Ryoji-kun!
Oh, God. Fell unconscious into the period blood.
He's completely worn out. Let's let him rest for now. Aigis needs us too. We'll pick up where we left off after that.
Oh, this is getting heavy, Doc. What I heard was just shocking. Ryoji lived inside me for 10 years, waiting to make contact with the 12 shadows. Does that mean the boy named Pharos was actually Ryoji all along? Well, that's what I was saying. So, the little boy named Pharos. Is this what we're trying to put together here a little bit? So many questions remain unanswered. However, Ryoji is unconscious. We took Ryoji and Aigis home, the air surrounding us frigid and somber.
He's awake now. Let's meet tonight on the 4th floor.
Got it.
All right. I'll see you then.
All right. We're going to meet in the command room.
Damn you, Ryoji.
No hanging out after school today.
It looks like we're all here.
Are you okay, Ryoji-kun?
Yeah, I'm okay. Thanks. Besides,
where's
I have more
Aigis?
to tell you guys.
Ryoji-kun.
Then allow me to jump right in. We have many questions that need answers, after all. Yesterday, you said the shadows were here to facilitate the rebirth of the maternal being. Tell us more about this. What happens if she returns?
The maternal being is called Nyx.
Nyx.
Who the hell's Nyx?
Shut up, he's gonna tell you.
Nyx is the mother of shadows. In ancient times, she bestowed death upon this world. If she awakens, the world will be swallowed by darkness, and all life will perish.
All life?
Are you saying everyone will die?
It'd be more accurate to say that we'll all surrender the will to live.
Wait, are you talking about the lost?
Everyone seems to have arrived at the same conclusion. Every single human being will become like the lost. So become like the shadows, I assume. Leading to the extinction of mankind. And the end of the world.
The fall.
But there's still a way to stop it from happening, right? What?
Ikutsuki is rolling in his grave because his plans moved forward even without him. Mitsuru's grandfather, thus his researchers, found no meaning in life and every meaning in death. Hence they gathered and created the 13 Shadows to bring human life to an end. Yeah, a truly diabolical scheme by Ikutsuki and company, right?
Don't tell me there's nothing we can do.
I'm sorry.
Wait, why are you apologizing? Are you saying there's no way to stop it?
That's right. You heard the bell. That's when it was all decided.
The bell?
I'm the Appriser. The Appriser of Death. The fact that I'm here at all proves the fall is coming.
The fall is coming.
We're already in the winter. Maybe not technically. Everyone is at a loss for words. It's inevitable. The entire human race will become members of the lost. Ryoji's existence confirms the impending extinction of mankind.
When will it happen?
Is there a date to the end?
I don't think you'll live to see next spring.
Damn, they move fast.
That's barely any time at all. What are you guys freaking out about?
Hello,
Next
Ken.
Am I right? All we gotta do is win, and we're golden.
Christ, Ken. $50? Merry Christmas to you, sir. How is Ken doing on the Rumble side of things? I hope you are doing well, staying warm in the world of Ohio that doesn't exist. Because the make-believe Midwest. I do love me some beer. That's why I've got myself some vodka here. Just pretend it's vodka. With me moving so quickly, I'm not moving I mean, I need beer, but I don't need beer because I'm going to the in-laws for the next couple days. And then when I come home, then it's like a big mad rush to get everything ready for the move. Like, I mean, believe me, beer is needed. But how are you, my friend? Your mom passed away on the 9th. It's been busy the last year and the last few weeks. Not to be a downer. No, I am so sorry to hear that, Ken. It sucks. As you know, I lost my mom back in April, and it's never something that you really overly get used to, and it's tough. If you ever need someone to talk to, I'm always there for you, because I know it is a difficult time. So my condolences to you, my friend.
And we haven't lost a single fight yet, have we?
I mean, I don't think it's that simple.
More like...
I'm assuming, like, much like myself, when I was sort of dealing with that situation, size, just like everything is just a blur. You sort of even wonder how you're sort of living through everything. Like you run on autopilot essentially, and it's good to have people around you to sort of even remind you of just doing the most simplest of things. So like I said, if you always just need someone or someone to talk to, it's, you know, just as my wife was always telling me when I was sort of dealing with it, of just like, you forget sometimes just to even eat and drink. Like you're just running around just doing all sorts of shit. So don't forget to take care of number one, which is you. Do not forget about that. You've been cleaning up a room and just giving the clothes to charity, and the bills and the phone call. Yeah, it never ends, right? Just take it one day at a time. You are but one person, and you can only deal with one thing at a time. When Ikutsuku saw the main character's power, that's when Ikutsuku knew. Though he didn't know the finer details due to the accident altering the form, thus execution of the plan. If not for Ichiro Takiba's sacrifice, Ikutsuki would have gotten what he wanted long ago.
When you're up against Nyx, power doesn't mean a thing. It's like trying to fight the inevitable. Like death or the flow of time. Nyx can't be defeated. She just can't.
What? This is bullshit!
You see, if you want to sell the house next year or probably keep it, you don't know. I mean, I was talking with RJD sort of earlier about, like, you know, just sort of like what the housing market is specifically here in Ontario, Canada, where I live. Is it as bad in the US as it sort of is up here? Like, I mean, or is it a tough to sell type of thing, or is it not as bad in the US as it is up here? Like, you know, I mean, it's funny, like you know, I think everywhere is sort of in the midst of a housing crisis, but it depends all on many factors, of course, like the price and whether something's got to be done with it, and of course, you know, any personal takeaways, whether you want to keep it or not, of course, right? Was it not to bring it up, but was it unexpected in some way, shape, or form, or or not. Just depends. You like to think you get 300k for it. Well, you know, 300k is 300k. That's like 900,000 Monopoly Canadian dollar dues.
This is all so sudden.
Everyone is visibly distraught.
I was born from a collection of shadows, but now I have a human form, so I can talk with you, laugh with you, cry with you. It's the gift I received for existing within him, and because of that, I can give you a choice.
A choice?
Nyx's arrival is unavoidable now, but you can choose to live in peace until she arrives. You just have to kill me.
What?
If the Appriser disappears, all recollection of the Dark Hour would go with me, and that would erase any memories of this hopeless reality. There'd be no way for you to remember anything. When the fall comes, it'll happen in an instant. You won't have to suffer at all.
We'll forget everything?
Wow. It sounds appealing. I don't know if I want to kill you, Ryoji. For the last 5 years, she had stage 4 liver NASH. I'm unfamiliar with what that is, but eventually her kidneys could not hold out any longer, trying to do what the liver could not. Yeah, it's unfortunate. She didn't suffer, no pain, just really hit her the last 3 months, and her body said enough. Yeah, like the thing was like with my mom, like, you know, like in retrospect, you think of these things, of course, but you know, there's nothing you could do. But my mom had a lung disease that I guess like she probably lived with for probably at least a couple years. Relatively was fine. Like, you know, she had this cough, which, you know, in retrospect, maybe there was something we could have done about later, but, you know, just was that, and it was really just something of like when she had gone into the hospital, you know, because her lungs were so bad, and, you know, it was getting hard to breathe on her own, and then even breathing with oxygen, and then you know, just as the doctors had sort of told us, was just like, you know, when things start failing, you know, other parts of the body start to help out and go into overdrive. And you know, the unfortunate thing was, like, you know, her heart was starting to overly work too hard, and at the age of 81, you know, there's only so much you know, your heart and everything can do. So, you know, it was just all to be too much, unfortunately, in the end. Non-alcoholic liver disease. Oh, okay. I didn't know. But again, my condolences, my friend. It doesn't get easier, of course. You had to make the call to let her go, just keep her medicated until her body stopped. Yeah, it's tough, right? Like, it's you're not, like, no single person, I think, is ever ready for that type of thing, right? Like, you look to, you know, the doctors and the medical team for that guidance, and I'm sure, you know, you're a smart guy, and you basically listen to them, right? They give you the information for you to make that educated decision in what's best for them and yourselves, right? I mean, it's terrible. You know, you don't want anyone to just be sitting there living from a machine for just to delay the inevitable type of thing. And I remember, like, you know, the same was like, it's hard to have that conversation. I don't know if you have any siblings or not, but I remember, like, you know, the doctors cut straight to the point with us as a family about my mom. It was just like, look, like, this is, I'll never forget the way the doctor described it. And, like, you know, just the way, like, you know, sometimes they have to be blunt with you. I don't think, like, they didn't have to be blunt with us. Like, we were understanding of the situation, but, you know, maybe that was just the way the like, I remember, like, them mentioning, like, this is not survivable. Like, you know, they like to tinker around with words and whatnot, and, like, I appreciated the bluntness of it. Like So, because I assume, unfortunately, sometimes these doctors have to deal with people who are like, oh, well, isn't there more you could do, or isn't there this, or like, no, like they need to be upfront and blunt and explain the situation to you, so you can make the proper decision for those people. And that's just, that's the way it is. Like I just remember like that being like, okay, like there's no turning back from this situation. It's you have to do what's best for everyone involved, right? So and as for most important, like that's what you want. You don't want any suffering to be happening, right? Lothars, I am doing well, my friend. I'm just speaking with Kenny on the Rumble side of things. Unfortunately, his mom had passed away a couple of weeks ago, so we're just sort of going on about that. Not to be the Debbie Downers of things, but it's all something that we can relay about with everything. So how are you, my friend? You all ready for Christmas?
To your normal lives.
You all ready for that fat fuck to come on down your chimney? Do you have a chimney, Lothars? Even with the wonderful world of magic for Saint Nick, see a little bit of a little tap of the nose and he gets his ass on down there. Just finished the rest of the shopping. Okay. And it's in your office. The chimney's in your office? You don't have a chimney? So I guess he's just gonna stumble on into the front door for you there, eh, Ken? I mean, I don't have no chimney, not here. Maybe he comes flying on through the balcony and breaks my window. That'd be great. Yeah, don't worry about it.
Technically, I'm the same as Nyx, so I can't be killed. But thanks to him, there's a part of me that's become human. So if it's done by his hand, then it may be possible.
Ryuji-kun.
Is it a working chimney and fireplace for you there, Lothars? I assume it's a fireplace, right?
With no hope for salvation.
I think you need to have a fireplace to have a chimney,
paralyzed by the fear of your impending death. And I don't want to put you through something like that.
I'll leave the bedroom window open so you can come on in and leave a steamy present on your chest. Oh, now that's the way I like you talking, right? Steamy present on your chest, piss in your mouth. Call it a day. Thank you, Santa. And then later you realize from your drunken stupor that it wasn't Stamma, but some homeless guy named Gary. Fuck. I don't like either goddamn choice.
I know. I don't want my memories to be erased. I mean, forgetting all this would be like trying to hide from the truth.
Is that really such a bad thing? If you don't do this, all that awaits is despair greater than you can possibly imagine. You don't understand the terror of certain death. Don't make your decision without at least thinking about it first.
It's almost the fitting subject of a game about death and discussing death.
You don't have to decide right now. There's still some time. December 31st, New Year's Eve. You have until then to think about it.
I love how he tells us that, like, the big fall is going to happen sometime in the spring, but we have until New Year's Eve to decide whether or not we want to kill him or not. Like, dude, I think it sounds like we can make the decision right up until the moment of the fall, whether we want to kill you or not. Of course, I don't want to kill you, Ryoji. It's not your fault.
After that, I'll dissolve into the blackness.
Oh, that's why, because he's going to dissolve into some type of steamy poo on some guy's chest. You got to make everything come full circle here. That's what we do here on the Yeah, I'm Jordan show.
When Nyx arrives, I'm going to disappear anyway. So please, don't worry about me. I'll be back when New Year's Eve rolls around.
What a way to celebrate the new year. Kill your new friend.
Hey! Ryoji, wait!
Stop, Junpei-kun! I felt Ryoji-kun's presence vanish just now. There's no point in chasing him. He's gone.
Ryoji-kun.
I guess he'll be back.
Of course he will be. Ryoji's revelation was all too devastating. The world will soon perish. Mankind is destined for extinction. How lucky they are. And a difficult decision lies before me. Death is inevitable. The prizer truly did deliver a death sentence to us all. Can you do it before the taxes are due at least? I can't think clearly right now. How do you even choose the way you want to die? Oh, I mean, you give people the option. They'll figure it out, of course. Take them to Valhalla, I think is what they say. Unfortunately, I am going to call it a day. Not the longest stream that I wanted to do today, and of course I do hate it when, you know, newcomers do go. Not newcomers. I mean, when Ken and Lothars come on into the stream. But I gotta work tonight, and I gotta do a couple of things beforehand, and it is a little bit later than I anticipated. But I'm not sure if there will be a stream tomorrow. I think there will be a stream tomorrow. Probably the last one. Going forward for at least until I probably move, which is on Monday. But again, that's going to depend on a lot of things. I like I say, I live among the Minecraft world of boxes currently, and I do eventually have to pack up my my PC and computer desk and all that shit. So I'm hoping that all is going to be well for you folks. So, Ninja RGD, Lothar's Poke, Ken, appreciate you guys coming on in, you know, with it being so close to the holidays. And again, Ken, my sincerest condolences. Like I said, the offer is always there if you want to have a chat. You know where to find me. Same bat time, same bat channel, something like that. I think it's on the Discord and whatnot. Or if you want to, you know, it's always good. But I thank you all for coming on in. I will have many beers. Thank you for that. As always, as Kenny Omega says, it's time for me to bounce out and say goodbye and good night. Bang. We will see you hopefully tomorrow. A little bit later because I do have to wake up after those terrible night shifts. But I'll be out later on. Peace out, folks. And if I don't see you, Merry Christmas. Go watch Bad Santa. Apparently, I remind people FM.